Hello everyone and good afternoon. We are so happy to be back with you in the Toy Barn. I'm right here, and of course Kathy is right over there to my left.
Hey folks, happy Wednesday.
And we have had a blockbuster couple of days of sales. Actually, it's been since Friday night. We've just been shooting them all bam, 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 and we're thankful and happy for that. I believe counting the multiples, we've got a total of 19 singlers or multiples going out, a total of 16 singlers. Is that correct? So that's today's video that we're going to show you, but we've got so many other items we still got to find. How many would you say we have on deck?
Oh my goodness, maybe 5 to 8.
5 to 8, depends on how it goes, and I've sent out a couple offers that people asked for, so we'll see. I might have 2 more, so we could have up to 10 more items. So that means we'll have to do a second video today on a Sunday for us. But Kathy said to make sure you guys know this will be seen by you most likely on Wednesday. Definitely. If everything goes out. Because Kathy's the one that sets those up in order.
Yes.
We're glad for it because we just sort of try to proportion the duties out, don't we, babe?
So what did they think about the yard sale haul we did over the weekend? We've got that posted on Monday night, so.
Yes, please let us know about the little bit of a haul that we showed off. We didn't show it in great details that I'm aware of.
About 5 minutes.
But we gave you about a 5-minute video during the morning hours to show off some of the items that we had found this last Friday and Saturday. Right. So make sure to let us know what you think of that. But don't just do that. Tell us a few items that you've found. Have you been out sourcing? Have you been out finding? And how has it been going? I know that Brenda, we keep missing her because we're busy doing this, that, and the other, and she's out there making those sales and those deals as well.
Have you seen some of the stuff she's been hauling in?
Yes, I have. And Brenda, I want to tell you, I'm jealous because some of those things I'd like to have took. Yeah. All right, guys, but again, we got 16 singlers, but 19 multiples. I'm not going to keep talking because Kathy and I have more stuff to find, and I've been listing. So we have been listing, and I want to get this real quick before Kathy comes in here. Have you been seeing a little bit of uptick in your sales? And do you have a new listing strategy? If you do, how's it going? All right, babe, you ready?
I guess so. I was going to have you talk a little more because I had some things to share, but I can do it, right?
Right.
Hey, guys, Madcap Toys here. You are back in the Toy Barn, and happy Wednesday, midweek, or hump week, as some of us call it. Yeah. Hope you're doing fantastic, and we have been busy, and continue to be busy, which we love busy. Could it mean that we're so close to the 4th quarter starting that we're getting that busy?
Yeah.
Let me know in the comments below. We're starting to see more and more seasonal sales and buys, so maybe so. What do you think,
Well,
Daren?
I was going to tell you, because I didn't think about it till just a second ago.
Yep.
We are almost in October.
Yeah.
And that means that, hey, that's when we really start to either knock it out of the year for the year, or it's an awful year.
Right. So let's hope that this continues and we don't have a dry spell right after, right? Because sometimes that does happen, but let's not hoax it, right? I just like the stuff to keep on coming in.
And question with you. Do you feel like our focus is doing better with what we've been putting on lately? Do you think it's slowly but surely picking up?
I know we continue to lift from our death pile and putting things on, and including there are some buys, guys, that you guys don't see that we have talked about in the past that we haven't even started listing on them yet. That's how crazy it is. Yeah. Like, for instance, when we showed off our nephew Brandon the day we bought some He-Man figures, they're still sitting there. We haven't even opened it up.
I'm just now starting to work on the accessories and weapons.
Yep. I'm just now getting to a clothing palette we bought 6 months ago. Just now starting to break it open, and I said, Daren, and it's victories for us, because like Daren, I was able to empty a box and a bag. Yeah. Right? So I was very, very excited about that. Excuse me, I'm gonna reality. I might sneeze. So sorry. Oh, thanks.
But no, guys, when she talks boxes, she's not talking like this. We're talking, I dumped a box like this, you know, that's really about half my size. Yeah. And we dumped it into another box, sorted up, put other items on top, etc. Because we're trying to move the stuff so we can get it going and keep it going in where we're doing sort of a tiered thing. Right. Go ahead, babe.
And and so it was significant. Yeah. I mean, enough to where it makes this bigger box even be bigger for me, but it gives me more of an opportunity to be able to list.
Each step is another victory.
Yeah, I'm hoping to list today, but I've got so much to do with packing and shipping and all that good stuff. So we'll see. It's already after 3 o'clock here today. So
it is. It's
so
busy.
I don't know. We'll hope. We hope. We did do some listing over the weekend. Darren has been doing a fabulous, again, with the media that we've been receiving and been putting on that. We are at listing results at $8,134.43. On our end of the spiel, we have about 8 more days to be able to.
Is that counting today?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Well, I don't really count it because we're almost done with today.
Oh,
so
right,
8 days to put on less than $900 worth. I think we can do it.
Which, Kathy, that's awesome seeing us where we came from last month.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fantastic. We're doing pretty good, and yeah, so I think that's also helping. And
I think my numbers, according to my numbers, which I haven't been showing off so much lately because we've just had a headache this last year. Our numbers are really finally this last 2 months starting to turn the corner. Mm-hmm. We're up at least 2/3 of the way from where we was. The weird thing we had 3 or 4 days ago, we was up 85.6%. Then all of a sudden we dropped 13.3%,
which is crazy.
Which I think it's because the way eBay is conniving with the numbers. So
I do too.
I don't know if any of my numbers are being honest with me at this point, because one day I'll have literally I'll be up 243% on the rate of return on my ads shown or used, and then the next thing you know, I'll be down 40.9% or something.
Right. So. Who knows, right? I'm just going to keep, as long as I'm making sales and it keeps coming in consistently, that's all that matters to us. But we're going to start getting going because we got a lot to share and a lot more to find and do and all of that good stuff. But before we begin,
here we go.
If you haven't already, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, you got to hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know, and you know we love the comments, so keep them coming. All right, so yes, all websites did their thing. Now, I am a little disappointed, I got to say. Mercari, it was kind of sort of an accident, but it wasn't a bad accident. I deactivated all 8,488 items. Deactivated, not deleted. Deactivated. Mm-hmm. And then it took me about 4 hours yesterday, but then at 20 at a time, because that's all they'll let me do, is I reactivated them all. It's still crickets, which I don't understand. Is it because of the integration with Japan with Mercari? I
think they're giving preference to Japan, frankly. That's my personal opinion, because I have never been so dead on Mercari unless the site's just dying.
Yeah, it's just really insane.
I mean, people said, well, us going to where the buyers have to pay the fees like they do everywhere else, like on Walmart or wherever, when they buy an item, that's going to kill the site. I don't believe that's it. It did not die for me until they literally brought in Japan, which to me sucks because we had enough competition, enough issues going on with the site anyway.
It's true.
And I'll be honest with you, it's killed it. Because I feel like we're getting pushed down again on yet another site.
I believe that, yes. So let's get started. This was the only thing that shot off on Mercari. So we're going to roll with it.
Popo.
Yep, the Popo from the Popo. Star Wars The Black Series Poe Dameron 3 3/4 inch figure. Looks like it's the same one. I put B5008. And what I can see with my poor eyesight, it looks like that's the same number. And this Poe Dameron sold to Some Kind and Happy. Thank you so much. They're happy people.
I guess
They're happy
so.
People. For $17.10 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Thank you so much for that. So I showed there was a little bit of wear on the edges, etc. So, you know, if you were looking for a perfect box, you're not going to find it on this one, but very, very good, intact, brand new action figure.
But here's another thought. Most of these people on there don't understand. When we say shipping to boot, it does not mean we are getting all the shipping.
That's correct.
Because Mercari and Poshmark keep the shipping.
And guess what? I feel like Madcap Toys Plus isn't so little anymore because Darren, over the last couple of days, Madcap Toys Plus has sold 5.
That's good.
Items.
You have outsold, and this was where what I was waiting on. I figured when Madcap Toys Plus, the second store, started to outsell Mercari, we knew it was starting to arrive. Now the problem is Mercari's cutting their own throat. But Madcap Toys Plus is also growing because you're working hard on it.
Well, what's funny is, not funny, I don't guess, but what's peculiar, let's say, I have only 395 items on so far on Madcap Toys Plus, but I'm outselling Mercari that has 8,488 listings.
Yeah, so you're not even 5%.
It doesn't make a bit of sense to me, but you know what? I will take the Madcap Toys Plus sales all day long.
I agree.
All day long. So let's start out, shall we? We shall. This is one that we've had on the River One shelf for a little while. There was a time back in the days before we really started doing pallets. We used to order clearance from Target if they had it for 50 to 70% off. And the only thing I gotta say, Target, gotta slap your hand here for a minute. You don't put any packing in when you buy.
No, it is pathetic.
And I don't know if this occurred because of the poor packing or that you gave it to me like this. Which could be possible. But I had mentioned of the damage here in the listing, showed it in the pictures, and made it clear in the description.
Well, here's the thing. Speaking especially on eBay, but it also could happen on Mercari. Not as often, but on eBay especially, and maybe on Poshmark. If I packed like Target, and frankly Walmart sometimes
too.
packs.
Well, Hasbro
was pathetic. If I packed like those big guys did, people would return it. They gripe, they moan, they groan.
That is true. That is true. But anyway, I made it clear in the description, so maybe they just want the internals. Who knows? But this is Paw Patrol True Metal Chase T-Rex exclusive, Target exclusive set, found on the River Shelf. Going out to Dana. Hey there, Dana. Thanks so much. For $19.54.
Awesome.
Not too bad there. Going out to you.
Well, I hope whoever gets that really enjoys it, because it is a nice piece.
I really, really like it. Like I said, it was too bad that they get the Target sent it to me like that, but the show must go on, right?
Well, you don't know. It could have got a little bit of heat too, so that could have popped open the one edge too.
This came from Daren's RV yard sale buy from earlier this year.
Yeah.
And we tested it, and it works. And I actually had a little video in it, as well as took the pictures of it when it was lighting up. So it does work. I know there was like a little tiny little like marked places. I tried to get it off. I couldn't, but hopefully the person that gets it would be able to take care of it there. Discovery Kids Green Ladybug Nightlight for toddler kids bedroom. It was tested. It works, which it did. Of course, found in the shed. Had to kind of get Daren's ladder and reach to the top over there. You probably saw it in some of the videos. And Kathy, hi Kathy, took advantage of the 10% coupon at Madcap Toys Plus.
Dual Kathys.
Dual Kathys. And it sold for $12.95. And I'll tell you, Daren bought a box of stuffed animals, and this was in it. And I don't think he paid but $5 maybe, or something like that. It was very low.
So I made my money back just off him, pretty much.
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and this is one of the ones that were kind of shoved in the bottom, and you're like, I don't know. And then when you get it all cleaned up and you test it and it works well, there you go.
I'll be honest with you. If my grandson would have really paid attention to it, because he's in that in-between stage, I would have got that for him.
Yeah.
But
he's still in
I
an
don't
in-between
see
stage.
his dad and mom enough to say, hey, do you think you like it? You know,
they've got all kinds of good bluey night lights and all that.
They have toys out the wazoo.
So I didn't bring all of these out here because I have them. I have a lot to take care of.
Yep.
But I sold a Madcap Toys Plus, not one, not two, not three, but 4 pairs of these to one person. And this is from the Alaska Knits. Now, I don't have them anymore in these colors yet, but I do have them in they call it a khaki color. So, several different kinds of those. I don't know the quantity,
so
have no idea.
So this is a repeat buyer.
This is also a sellout as well on this.
Awesome.
So, this is Alaska Knits Women's Lightweight Wool Blend Marled Crew Socks in black, size 9 to 11. And they took advantage of the volume discount. Usually, like, you can save 20% off if you buy more than one. And sold to Janet. Hi, Janet. Thanks so much. For $39.96. So this stuff was bought in a pallet. So paid a couple bucks a piece.
Well, that should keep your feet warm in the wintertime, you think?
Absolutely. But like I said, it definitely is something that was a pallet buy that we didn't pay hardly much of. So that was great. And going out to you, Janet, in the AMs. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. And next up, this actually happened today before or during lunch when we went to eat.
Yep.
This is from the Art Class series. This is also, of course, a pallet item. And you know, last year they had the Barbie movie, right? So this was one of those ones that have the Barbie heart and the big Barbie heart in the back. Yeah. So really, really nice to wear. And again, this is from one of Target's brands, Art Class, which I have quite a few children's clothing of that from that brand. Art Class Barbie short sleeve pink t-shirt, size large 10 to 12. And yes, I did get it right. It is going out to Rachel. Hey there, Rachel. Thank you so much. For $9.99.
There you go.
Going out to you.
Now, was that free ship or not?
That was not free ship, I don't believe. Oh, yes, it was. Yes, it was.
That's what
it was. Some of it I do have it on free ship. Some of it I don't. And then lastly, this was not free ship on this one. Found on the Adam 3. So, you know, clearing out a little bit of the Adam 3 that had been out. That had these things for quite some time. From Marvel, The Lord of the Rings, Arwen with Light Up Even Star action figure was found on Adam Shelf 3. Going out to Laura. Hi, Laura. Thanks so much. For $17.50.
Awesome.
Beautiful, beautiful. Going out to you in the AM. So that was all on Madcap Toys Plus. But that's not all.
Wow.
So we are going to exit that out. Go to the other browser. Because now we're going to share with you a couple of other sites. So let's wait and the Godfather. Let's wait until
do him last because he's big.
But he is the biggest, baddest. I gotta admit. So there was a couple on Poshmark, and right to me. I have plenty of these totes left. I don't know how many in my brain, but at least maybe 10 or less.
Well, why'd you look at me?
Because he always asks me how many do I have left, and I never know. I really don't know. All right, so this is from Art. This is another one from Art Class. This is a children's. Give me an adult too. I've actually had some adults buy it for themselves. Art Class Kids Tote Multicolor Handbag in blue, and it's going out to Hartisha. Thank you so much for $9. So again, this is all in plastic. Target never opened this up. This came from a pallet, and it is brand new, never been used, and of course still has the tag. Yes. If you would have bought this at Target last year, you would have paid $16 for this. And you know, Hartisha got it for $9. So thank you so much for that. Being shipped out priority mail. And then lastly on Poshmark, and I have plenty of these too. Again, don't know how many. Probably about a good 10 or less or so. This is the Knox Rose. This kind of reminds you of wintertime, right?
Right.
Knox Rose Roasted Brown Women's Fleece Shawl Collar Jacket, size 2X. This is going out to Kay Fauci, and this sold for $18. Really nice. It's got the buttons,
really warm.
Really fleece. You can feel it like here. You can feel the warmth here. Fleece has nice little buttons on the front. Very classy. It can be used casually, or you can dress up with it as well. Very beautiful. Going out to you in the AM. So we got that there, and then now we have the Godfather. The Godfather has.
We've had a good. I don't know, representation of stuff today. It seems like
well-rounded for sure.
Yeah.
So starting out, Daren's still continuing to sell media. This is a Blu-ray, right? And we do have some more DVDs pending that I have yet to find, so that's great. This is the 2009 Blu-ray 20th Century Fox Out of Time by Denzel Washington. And this is one's going out to Michael. Thanks so much, Michael. And you took advantage of a 20% discount Daren sent to you. And this sold for $4.98. Awesome. Very good.
Now, also an update on the sales. We have a monthly sale going on. We're going to have to decide here sometime towards the end of this week or early next week, of course, what we're going to do for October. But some of you guys that are repeat buyers that have been liking items, I've been sending special offers.
Absolutely, sure
Which is not what everybody else gets, because you got to follow the store and be a buyer.
It's true. Still have about 12 of these left. That I know.
Wow, I'm going down from a couple hundred to 12.
Is the, and we sold one I think a few videos ago as well.
We did.
So this is the St. Gaudens Capital Plastics $20 gold coin holder. Of course, found at the desk, going out to John. Thank you so much, John. For $5.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Very nice.
And most of that's going to be basically the price of material and what have you.
Right, exactly.
For shipping, I guess.
We're skipping these to here. And then we're moving on to this one. This one came from, I believe, the Berry Buy. Am I correct?
That was a Berry Buy.
Berry Buy. So this is a Sonic the Hedgehog, and he was found cuddled, snuggled back there. You may have seen him in other videos, just peering around the corner.
Oh, you took him away from the pile.
I'm so sorry. He's got another home to go to now.
Now I gotta find a friend to put back
Gotta find some more friends. 2000 Toy Network Sega Sonic the Hedgehog plush doll. Of course, was found here in the Toy Barn. Also, I think you sent him a 20% offer.
Yes, I did.
And going out to Sam. Thank you so much, Sam. For $29.98.
Hey, some of those guys, now, I want everybody to keep in mind, I don't know what the current listing rate price is going for.
Wow.
But some of those guys were selling, at the time I listed him, up to $59. Now, keep in mind, that was mint, tagged, etc.
Right, we don't,
but
yeah.
you had people that probably don't really know what they're doing. Pricing there's a little high. I wanted mine to be fair, but I wanted it to move too.
Right, exactly. Skipping a few through some more because I haven't found those yet. And this came from a multi-buy that we got a toy store locally had recently gone out that we bought out a few years ago. This is the 1992 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Daniel Boone action figure. Was found in the turtle tote. It's the only one we have left.
Yeah.
Unless you have any hanging up there, but
I'm unaware of it. But that was a total buyout. We bought the store out because they sadly was going out of business.
Yep. Going out to Code. Thank you so much, Code. For $7.
There you go,
Very nice. This is actually a good deal because it is worth more than $7.
Yes, it is.
So we are wanting to liquidate. We have lots and lots of loose turtles and Masters of the Universe and all that we really want to get moving so we can go ahead and get some more things. So
right.
Thank you so much. All right. And next up we have, I found him laying on top. It was almost like he knew that I was going to pick him up.
It was a miracle.
It was a Madcap Toy Barn miracle right there.
They're usually on the bottom, the last 5. It's usually within 5 or 6, and I got.
He was laying on top on his back, and I was like, "Oh, thank God," because I didn't want to do that today.
Well, we've been looking for various Godzillas, if you know, over the last few weeks.
Yep.
We've sold 3 or 4 of those guys.
Sold an orange one a few videos ago. Now this is a frozen one.
One that was sort of purplish. I can't remember who that was, but it's like we've been selling 1, 2, 3, 4 over the last several weeks. It's like 1 or 2 a week, and then you sold him. It's like, wow.
Yeah, must be the season. But yeah, he's one of the frozen ones. Was found in HeroClix Box 1. 2016 new Bandai Godzilla movie figure. He's iced frozen. Found in the HeroClix Box 1. Also, they accepted a 20% off offer. Going out to John. Hi, John. Thanks so much. For $7.98.
And you know why he's got ice covering on him?
I have no clue.
Because he was having a thermonuclear issue internally, and they had to cool him down because they was afraid if he blew up, he'd cause a huge cataclysm.
Yeah, I'm skipping several through here that we don't have found yet, so yeah, we're definitely going to have another video on this. We got more and more pending as we speak.
Well, there's that. I was so glad to keep Jackie Gleason while we did.
More media, guys. This is one of the bigger records. This is the Merry Christmas from Capitol Records, Jackie Gleason 33 LP. Was found in our storage upstairs where most of our records are. And they took advantage of a 20% off discount with a coupon. Going out to William. Hey, William, thanks so much. Already getting the holiday started right with some old, beautiful classics from Christmas. For $9.98 plus
shipping to boot.
Shipping to boot. Very good. Going out to you, of course, in the AM. So, yes, there are more. Just looking at it that we haven't found yet. Just to do it briefly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we only have 7 left to find.
Do you have anything on any other sites at all?
Pending?
Papa Daddy?
Pending?
Yeah.
No.
So it's all Madcap.
It's all Godfather. Yeah, you got 7 pending, so you're almost ready for yet another video.
All
so
right,
it's beautiful.
well that'll happen.
Beautiful. So that's basically all we had today, guys. Daren, do you have anything to say?
No, I think I'm good.
Kathy's gonna have to take some time to get all of this packed up for the AM and start finding the other stuff for the next video. But you guys have been fantastic. And until next time, till we see you on Friday, bye-bye.